Okay, guys. I just recorded a video, but I found out that I didn't have the microphone turned on, which is really sad because I feel like it was a really good video for you guys. But anyways, then I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna focus in this video on what you can do to clear your mind, like from to focus on your goals. Because there's so much stuff in the world that's really fucking up your mind. I can start with talking about it from my perspective, what I have seen. Me and my mate, I just moved in to my mate's apartment like a month ago, and we are really good friends. We've been best friends since forever, 16 years or something. Um, so we ended up going out for a beer or two a little bit too much, and it wasn't just a beer or two. We started out with a beer or two, and then we got to some heavy drinking. Anyways, that has really like showed me what happens when you drink too much over a longer period of time. I've always been drinking a little bit too much, but drinking in the weekdays, that's something else. You shouldn't do it. Anyways, me and my mate, we've always wanted to start something together, like a business or something. But what the drinking did to us is it made us procrastinate like hell, like insanely much procrastination. You know what that term means, like when you want to do something but you get like distracted so easily, like you want to start a business but you just end up looking at your phone listening to music or something. So we wanted to start a business, and we actually got this idea the following day after we drank too much. Like, it was really too much this time. It was the hangovers were very morally bad, and we thought like we need to change our lives. This cannot be. We feel like we're wasting our life, And we talk about it for 2 hours or something, how shit it is, and we decide like to start the following day on our business. And that's where the first thing we did wrong is starting the following day. When you get an idea like this, you don't wait. You just start when you get the idea. Anyways, we waited until next day, and then we kind of thought like, okay, let's start. We used like 30 minutes on trying to solve this business idea, but we didn't get anything out of it. We thought like, okay, this is not gonna work, and then we just stopped grinding and ended up watching TikTok or something. Like, that's how easily we got distracted. And you know why that is? Because I've myself have done a lot of stuff in my past with entrepreneurship, So we both procrastinated so much, and that is why we did it, because of the side effects of drinking. You when you think of hangovers, you think like, okay, a following day you get like very nauseous and a headache and all that. But the hangovers actually follow you for more than just a day. You may not like know it, but it does. You do easily what's it called? You procrastinate very easy the following days after you've been drinking, because your mind is still slowed, even though maybe your body is feeling all right. So you tend to procrastinate more if you've been drinking a lot over a longer period of time. Does that make sense? Hope it does. And that's what happened to us. So we didn't even start on that. Then we tried something else. We thought, right, okay, let's build a brand. Let's do some content creation on TikTok or something. And we didn't get very far there either. So guys, what I'm trying to tell you is that drinking is just not worth it. Like, me and my mate, we went out drinking to like have fun, meet girls and all that. But most of the time you don't meet the girls. Like, it's just how it is. And you just waste a lot of money on getting just sick, because that's basically what you do. You're poisoning your body anyways. What can you do to like get away from this? Me and my mate, we have this we exercise together like 6 days a week, and that is keeping us from drinking more than we did, because we have this workout mindset. We need to grind, we need to eat to get bigger and leaner and all that. So that's what's keeping us, having a fun time at the gym, basically destroying our bodies. So you should do that as well. If you don't go gym, then I don't know what you're doing, because it's like the most important thing to ever do. But also, like, cut out the dating apps, cut out the social media, just delete it from your phone. If you aren't using Instagram for business purposes, then don't have it, because it's just distracting, The same with the dating apps. It's a waste of time. Most dating apps is like 75% men, 25% women, which is against your odds already, so that makes it even more depressing. Just delete it. And this is real statistics. You can search it up on Google if you want to. Instead of like watching Netflix or something, you can read a book. Like read a book that gets you hyped for something. I'm reading like books of an author called Robert Greene. You've probably heard of him because he's very famous. He's very famous among very famous people. Like, very successful people read his books. Give me a second. I just searched for my favorite book of his, and it's probably a lot of others' favorite books, because it's a national bestseller, guys. You may have seen it before. It looks like this. It's called The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and it is a national bestseller. And it talks about the laws of the society, basically the laws of attraction, what you need to do to master your life. And some of it is a little bit too much, like, yeah, you could follow the advice and then seem like a fucking robot, but it's alright, And me, I really love history. I've always loved history. I'm a little bit of a history nerd. This book is giving you advice out from looking at other people in history, like Caesar, or Napoleon, or some, like famous people that has lived in the past, who have done something to achieve their goals. He'll talk about them in this book. I really recommend you reading it, because it's a really good book. The material is a little bit tough, Some of the words are pretty hard to understand, but you should get there. Just read it, yeah. What else can I talk about here? Oh yeah, attend events with people you are inspired by. If someone you love, like, comes and speaks at an event, you should definitely attend it. I know this sounds like a cliche, but maybe you're on like a business school or something. All the teachers on a business school, usually they don't have a business, but they just teach in business. You shouldn't get taught by someone who doesn't have a business. you should get taught by someone who has a very successful business and has been running it for many years. And that's why you should, instead of like focusing on business class in your school, you should attend events where famous business people are speaking, because it's like having a mentor, you know, someone who has done it. You need to listen to someone who has done it before to achieve it, you know. Instead, like, use your money on that instead of going to music concerts. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to music concerts, because it's a part of the culture and part of making memories with your friends and family. So just like, keep a balance, you know. Anyways, guys, I have a lot of more stuff to talk about, but I think I'm gonna wrap this video up and make another one. Was a little bit more structured, maybe. This one just was a video where I talked about everything that came up in my head, you know. So I hope you liked it, and feel free to comment, so then we can maybe talk about some of the comments in the next video. Thank you, guys.